大家好. Hey everybody, I'm glad to have you back for another Chinese lesson today. We're going to be talking about numbers and telling time in Chinese. Being able to talk about time is an important skill to have for making plans and talking about your day. So let's get right into it. The first thing we need to do to be able to talk about time in Chinese is, of course, learning the numbers. So we're going to go through the numbers from 1 to 12, and I'm going to read them for you first, and I'll give you some time so you can repeat after me. Are you ready? 一、二、三、四、五、六、七、八、九、十、十一、十二. So the numbers from 1 to 12 are the ones that we're going to need to be able to talk about hours in Chinese. But what about bigger numbers? There are 60 minutes in an hour, so we need to be able to talk about minutes as well. Well, being able to talk about numbers bigger than 10 is really easy, so let's take a look at how to do it. To make numbers bigger than 10 in Chinese, all you have to do is take the tens digit number. So for example, in 23, the 2, you're going to say the numbers 2, 10, and 3 in that order. So 23 is 23. Another example is 45. 45. Now, we need to be able to ask what time it is. The question is simply 现在几点?现在几点? And the answer to that is 现在, and then you say the time. So when you're talking about hours in Chinese, you simply just put the number before the word 点, and that will make it number o'clock. Let's see how it works. So here we have 9 o'clock, 九点. An important note is that when you're talking about 2 o'clock, you can't use the number r. We actually have a different word specifically for when we're talking about 2 o'clock. It's 2, so 2点 is 2 o'clock. Okay, for minutes we have 分钟. Now, a lot of the time you can drop the 钟, especially if the minute that you're talking about has 2 syllables. So let's take a look at an example. We have 5分钟, 5 minutes, 15分钟, 15 minutes. And then if you're talking about minutes from 0 to 9, you need to add the word for 0, which is 0, before the actual minute. For example, 3:02 is 3点02分. One more note about minutes is that if you're talking about half an hour or 30 minutes, you can just use the word 半 instead of the actual number 30. So for example, we have 11:30 is 11点半. 11点半. Alright, the last thing that we need to be able to talk about when we're saying times is whether things are AM or PM. In English, it's really simple. You just say AM if something is before noon and PM if it's after noon. But in Chinese, the day is actually divided into 5 sections. So let's take a look at what those sections are and how to say them in Chinese. So the 5 sections of a day in Chinese are early in the morning, late morning, noon, afternoon, and night. Here are the times that roughly correspond to the sections of the day. Now, here are the sections in Chinese. Let's go through the names of these times of day. So, early morning is 早上, late morning is 上午, noon is 中午, afternoon is 下午, and night is 晚上. Alright, one more time a little faster. We have 早上, 上午, 中午, 下午, 晚上. One note about the AM and PM equivalents of Chinese, you're going to put them before the actual time. So something in English might be 5 p.m., but in Chinese you'll actually say the p.m. equivalent and then 5. Don't worry if that sounds a little bit confusing. We're going to go over some examples. Now that we've gone over everything you need to know to be able to tell time in Chinese, let's go through some examples. First, I'll show you the time using numbers that you're familiar with. I want you to pause the video and try to think about how you say these times in Chinese. If you just want to see the answers and follow along, that's fine too. So again, if you want to challenge yourself, go ahead and pause the video after seeing the time and try to write what you think it is in Chinese. And I'll give you the answer a moment after we see the time. So first we have 6:47 a.m. So 6:47 a.m. is going to be 早上6点47分. Okay, one more time. 早上6点47分. 10:02 a.m. So 10:02 a.m. is going to be 上午10点02分. One more time. 上午10点02分. 12:30 p.m. 12:30 is going to be 中午12点半. One more time. 中午12点半. 2:38 p.m. 2:38 p.m. is going to be 下午2点38分. One more time. 下午2点38分. And lastly, 11:50 p.m. Alright, 11:50 p.m. is going to be 晚上11点50分. One more time. 晚上11点50分. Alright, that's going to do it for this video, everyone. I hope you are feeling more confident about numbers in Chinese and are able to tell the time now. So, why don't you give it a shot? Try telling me what time it is when you watch this video in the comments section below. Don't worry if you don't know how to put the tones on the Chinese words or type in Chinese. You can just use the English letters that you're used to and see what you remember. If you're a new viewer, remember to hit the subscribe button and press the bell notification button so you can stay updated with new Chinese lessons every week. Give the video a like if you liked it. Share it with your friends who also are interested in learning Chinese. And I'll see you in the next video.